Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Sorry we're running just a few minutes late. We were talking about a brand new secret thing that's going to be happening soon as well. It's going to be really exciting for Christmas. Some more additions to the shop that you heard about yesterday. Anyway, can't say much more about that. But wanted to do a little house cleaning real quick and get some things clarified for some people. Myself real quick before we go to Jeremy, and we're going to go to Darren, do a little question and answer on the blog. Some really good questions have come up. Blog looks great, by the way, Darren. People are like freaking out, excited as hell, and boy, I see why. Listen, couple things, guys. Okay, you have until Friday. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us. Here I do this again.
That's I thought that was only me and Darren that does that, not you and all.
No, I'm so good usually. I was running a little late myself actually. But okay, so listen, here we go. We have until Friday at midnight to pay to get into this pay run. Okay, now what that means is if you have people that have paid underneath you, okay, and you don't want to give away those commissions and let those people be orphaned, okay, which means those commissions will be passed up to your sponsor who paid, is you have until Friday to pay. That's midnight Eastern time. Okay, that's New York time. Okay, that's going to be the cutoff. We'll be working on integrating the funnel and letting the funnel come on out over the weekend. Your commissions will be there. You'll see them when the funnel goes live and everything is put in. Not sure exactly when that's going to happen, but it will happen before Monday. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing is, right now, I want to make sure that people understand the programs. I think there's a little bit of a misunderstanding. I've had a couple conversations with people today. The $25 program is a one-off forever membership with the tools for you to go ahead and come on in and start off as a basic member and earn money on a direct affiliate commission basis. That's for all three levels, which is great and could be huge for someone who brings in a great team. I mean, they could be making, heck, $400 or $500 a month off of a $25 one-time payment, which is, again, unheard of in the business. You know, we're doing that. That's what's making us unique. But okay, now if you understand how the funnel works, which is the $50 program, in addition as well the $200 program, the $50 program we're focusing on now because that's where the majority of people are going in, is that if you want to have the residual part of the passive funnel income, where maybe you have some people that are upgraded to a higher level than you, you need to think about if you want to upgrade to the $50 level. Okay, that's just a warning. I don't want anybody to lose any money in this business. That, you know, it just makes no sense. Okay, if you know that you're building a team and you see that people are getting active, then you need to, you know, maybe contact them and get with them. Now, another thing, it's really important, you have to do this, is please take the link from this Hangout, send it out into an email to your directs. Okay, this is going to get more and more important over the next couple days. It is brutally important that you maybe wake up someone who went to work early, maybe sponsored 25 people, are sitting there, you know, forgetting because of other shiny objects or whatever, and they may not realize that they haven't even logged into their office and might see that they have missing commissions. That could be one of your directs. So please get this Hangout and the copy of this event, send it off to them. It's recorded, it just plays, you just push a button, it replays. Okay, so you get your people active. This is it. This is crunch time right now. There is a ton of stuff happening. Okay, it's happening really, really fast. One more thing I want to clarify. Okay, we have the $25 level one-time forever membership. You can make money on that level. Brilliant. People are ecstatic. We have a $50 program. Okay, it's of course the three-level affiliate. You can sell products and as well as the passive funnel. There is a separate membership level of $200. Okay, people are asking me today, are the 200 and the 50 in the same funnel? No, those are two separate funnels. Okay, so we don't want you just to go ahead and jump ahead and pay for the $200 membership at this point, because that's just like taking money from you. We are going to be a righteous company and tell you that there's a move, right? You work with your team. You have knowledge of when it's time to upgrade into that level. Okay. You know, yeah, you can give us money, but honestly, we'd rather tell you right up front, you don't do that. Do it when it makes sense, okay? Now, if you move as a group, and you know, I know some people are working like this. They're saying, listen, let's earn up to $400, and once we achieve a $400 earn, we're going to go ahead and upgrade, and we're going to do that in the whole team, okay? And I'm talking big groups, right? They're going to do a logical move into an upgrade, okay? So now, something different, if you're completely here for the tools and you want those tools that are in that level, that's a different story. That's your business, okay? And there are people in this business who are not going to be sponsoring, who are here for the tools because they absolutely see the value of what we have here, okay? Ironically, they're going to be in the business early enough, and when they hear of all of the secret goodies and incredible things that are coming, they're probably going to get way more involved in this business. So that's the eye-opener. I think I've got that clear. I'm going to go with ask Darren questions a little later about the blog because some really good questions have come up. But I think at this point we'd like to go to Jeremy and let him speak to us. I know he's been working his butt off very, very hard and getting everything ready for us.
Yeah. So, well, first I want to address Western Union, okay? Because a couple of people have sent in some tickets saying that I can't pay with Western Union online because I don't have either a credit or a debit card, and they're saying I can't even use Western Union. Well, that's not the case. With Western Union, you can actually pay in cash. If there's a Western Union shop by you or a Western Union agent, normally they're sitting at the back of some other business, you know, the local store. You can go into them with cash. Now, what you need to do before you do that is to go onto the site, go into the Getting Started page, and below the video there's a button that says Western Union. Click on that button and get the details from there. Print that out, copy it, write it down, and take that into your Western Union agent, because that's what you need to give them so that you can send the money to us via Western Union. So you can actually pay with cash. Now, getting that bit out of the way, we're programming-wise, it's getting exciting. And what I was going to do is, I was talking to Darren earlier. I said that, you know, should we upload these tools? But this morning we was going to start uploading some stuff, and then we realised, or I realised, that I can't actually upload the stuff that I've done because the content, the genealogy, the way it works out, you know, because for beginners, in the beginners pack, you have to do an action. You know, you'll get a training module, and in that module it's going to ask you to do an action, and based on that action it will either show you a new module or a completely different module, if you like. There's two choices that it can show you. So if you can't, you know, if you haven't got a Facebook account and you don't fill out your profile and put your Facebook link in there, then if you haven't got that Facebook account, it will show you a video to show you how to set that up. If you have got that Facebook account, then it will move you on to the next module, and the next part of the tool will be available. Now, if you're a leader, or you know, you've been in the business for a while, you might be thinking to yourself, well, I don't want to have to go through that stage. Well, basically what you'll do is you'll have a button that you'll click, you'll link it to your Facebook account, and then all the qualifications that it asks you to do will automatically be upgraded there and then. So bang, all the tools will be on the screen. But so I can't load that all on because we need to put the content in now in for the genealogy, if you like. I don't know if that's the correct word, but now we're working on that. The programming's going perfect. We've got a few little bugs which we're fixing again today, which what is to be expected. You know, we're expecting these bugs to be there. And really on Friday, when we upload everything that we've done for you so far, that's not going to be the completed every bit that's going to be available, but the stuff that we're going to have for you on Friday is going to blow you away. You're going to see how fantastic this is going to look. And certainly for beginners, this is a fantastic thing's going to happen on Friday for them. And then as we go past Friday and we move into the early part of next week, then we're going to start bringing in everything, you know, on a daily basis. We'll be bringing the rest of the stuff in as we run up into September. And we'll also, we're hoping to get the Bitcoin. We're just sort of finalising the bits and pieces with Bitcoin so that we'll have that, again, hopefully going into September. And then the product library, sorry, not the product library, the jukebox training should sort of be coming on board, you know, towards September. So you'll be able to get the access to the jukebox training. That should be coming on board, as I say, into the run-up to when we actually go into official launch in September. So everything is going according to plan our end. We've had a few little bugs, as I said, but that's to be expected, and that's what's why we're in this pre-launch, if you like. And then on Friday we go into the pre-launch, is when we'll release some of the stuff, and then we want you guys to go out and break it. Really, that's what we want to try and do. Make sure it works in Cambodia, make sure it works over there on the West Coast, make sure it works down in Dorset in England. So we want to test it, and that's why we've done this strategy of releasing bits. Well, the stages, which I'm sure Darren will go through those stages again with you. And it's not because we want to tease you. It's not because we're trying to use it as a sales carrot. We're doing it for a reason, and that is to make sure that when we launch, we're going to launch what we say we're launching. Okay. So far, we've done exactly what it says on the tin, and we don't want to upset that by being pushed. Some people are saying, Mel, could we just have this tool so we can get out and promote? I'm sorry, the answer to that is no. And again, also I want to say is please don't send me private messages on Facebook asking me if I can move you inside the structure of the site. You joined at the time you joined under the person you joined under, and if don't ask me to do it, because people will say, oh, I know you've got access to, you're the programmer, you're head of the programming team, you could move me. And nobody would know. I wouldn't tell anybody. Well, please don't ask me that, because the answer is no, 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 no. And all you're doing is wasting my time when I could be fixing and getting these tools ready for you. So, don't do it anymore, because you're naughty boys. And, well, one girl, actually. So don't do it, please. Now, what else do we want to say? Well, I think Darren's going to tell us about the blog, about what's that. Well, I'll hand it back to Bart. You're the director here, Bart.
Okay, all right. Yeah, and so I want to clarify this. So if I'm coming in, and let's say I don't want to necessarily use the Facebook tool, but I want to get access to the other tools that I want to get to, all I have to do is hook up my account to the Facebook tool, and I don't have to use it. I just have to hook it up and then set the profile, and boom, I'm getting access to the rest of the stuff, correct? That's the story. Like if I have a list, I do stuff that way or whatever else, correct?
Yeah, well, because some of the things that we're asking the beginners to do is to go and join.
Yeah.
First off, link their Facebook group, Facebook account. Then we're asking them to go and join some groups. Then we're asking them to make some posts in some groups, and the system can check all that. Well, obviously, if you're a seasoned marketer, well, you've already joined Facebook groups. You've already done the posts. So the system, the minute you link your Facebook account, it will be able to go and check that for you, and then obviously release the tools accordingly,
Okay, great. Good. That's perfect. Thanks for that explanation. Okay, Darren, I'll let you have a chance to go ahead and just come out and speak, and then we're going to go over some questions about the blog. If that's good with you?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Hi, guys. We did a test earlier today, Jeremy and I, and one of the things that struck me, because obviously we have this all drawn out on various pieces of flip chart and thing, but one of the things that struck me was that when people go into their site, they're going to see nothing, all right, and it's going to be really odd. So I think it's probably time that we start to talk about to people what it is they're going to see when they join, and really this is an example of what you're going to see, because what's going to happen is that you're going to have down the side here, you're going to have something that'll probably be just one tab. Okay, I won't tell you what that tab is, but in that tab you will then have probably one icon. Okay, and that's a module. All right, now the thing is that you need to click on that, then complete that task. Once you've completed that task and the system knows you've done it, it will then give you the next module. You will then click on that, you'll then complete that task. Once that's done, it will then open the next one. Now, as Jeremy says, the first program that we're working on is the $25 program, which is for absolute basic people, new people, and we keep going on about that. And so one of the key things is to set up Facebook. All right, so it's a massive marketing tool. Whether you use it or not is an irrelevance as far as the way that we operate and the way that Zukul will operate, is that it is a linchpin in the way that Zukul will operate, because we're linked into social media. So you have to have a Facebook page. Now, if you don't have one, or you don't know how to set one up, what will happen within the system, it will then send you off to another module which will talk about Facebook, and it will walk you through how to set up a Facebook page. If you have a Facebook page, it will take you to that module, and it will then ask you to do something. If you've got a number of groups, then great, it will then take you onto a next module. If you haven't got a number of groups, guess what? It's going to take you to that module. So when you open it up, you're going to look at it and it'll look like a blank screen, but that is why we've built it the way we have, so that there is no excuse. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do the other. And one of the starkest reminders of why we set this out is that I keep getting contact requests about why X isn't happening, and I can't do this and I can't do the other. And I have a feature to be able to go into somebody's account, and every time I go into an account where someone is saying I can't do this and I can't do that, it's simply because they have not yet completed their profile. So they've got their name in and they've got their email address, and that's it, because those were the requirements in order to log into the site. However, they've not put the name, their address in, the phone number, they haven't put up a picture, they've cancelled the notifications, which is why they're not getting any email notifications from us. And so it's no wonder that we're getting a lot of people telling me, I can't log on to my site because I've forgotten my password. Well, you know, unfortunately, that is the mentality that many people are approaching their online business. They would not approach their job in that way. In fact, they'd find themselves out on an ear and sacked. So that is the reason why we're doing it this way. Because if you cannot be bothered to follow these steps, then we will sack you. All right? We only want people in Zukul who are going to do the things that they need to do to get to the level that they want to get to. All right? That's the key thing. All right? If you want to earn $100, then we will show you how to do that. If you want to earn $1,000, we'll show you how to do that. If you want to earn $10,000, we'll show you how to do that. All right? It's very, very simple, but you need to follow those steps. All right? So that's my lecture out of the way. Okay.
I just can't go to work and sit at my desk and fall asleep, right, and expect to get paid. I have to actually do something to my computer.
And I just want to add something to Darren's little drawing at the back there. You know, when Darren says you'll see a blank screen, you'll obviously still see the tabs across the top, and you'll have the design. You know, you're not going to be a complete white screen. So, but you know, one of the things that we've done this business for is, well, I could give you quite a few things. And the first thing, really, we were fed up with being let down by other companies. You know, we're looking at us three here. We're successful internet marketers. We make a living full time working online, but we could be making a lot more money had we had not been let down so many times in the past. Now, I don't want to point the finger and say, well, it's because of him I didn't do it, or because of her I didn't do it. It's because of me I didn't do it. So, and the reason now that's me here, and I can't speak for Darren or Bart, but for me here now, I wanted to make a change in my life and say, I want to find the right people to work with, which thankfully I found Bart and Darren. These are the right people to work with, and these are the people that are going to change my life, okay? It's because we've got together and we've put this program together. Now, if you're going to join Zukul and you're going to, you're going to watch these videos, because I see videos all day long and programs launching, and I see these videos of big flash cars. I see, you know, big mansions. A guy walks out of the mansion, you know, and then he walks along the beach, and there's some nice, sexy girls sitting round his car, or there's some bodybuilders in the background, you know, and he's showing you that he's got his crocodile shoes on that cost him, you know, $4,000, and he's everything is lovely, and he says to you, I've got this click. All you have to do is to just download this piece of software. Click here, click here, click here, and you'll earn loads of money. Or what you have to do is don't have to recruit nobody, and you'll earn loads of money. But he's standing on a video telling you to come and join his program, so he's trying to recruit you. So if you think you're going to come into Zukul and sit on the couch and it's all going to happen, you're going to pay your $25 and everybody else is going to do work for you in Zukul, and you're going to get people bring you business and you're not going to do anything, please don't join us, because that's not what this is about. We only want people that are serious and that say, look, I'm prepared to do an action every single day once a week, once every month, but I'm prepared to do that action. And please tell me what that action is. And some people have got more time than others, but if you do what we tell you to do in the videos, and you do what other internet marketers are giving us in the videos, we've got some brilliant content for you. If you do what you're asked to do, then there's no way that you can fail and not make money online. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to happen for you, like Darren says, a week next Thursday, but depending on how much effort you put in, you will make money with Zukul, period. Now, if you don't want to put in any effort, then, and you want your money back, we'll give you your money back, because it's not about us taking your money. The idea is we bring you in at $25, you pay a one-time fee. That's all it is, a one-time fee. You can sit there for 1 week, sit there for 1 month, sit there for 1 year, you can sit there for 10 years. That's entirely up to you. But if you want to earn money, you need to do stuff and not sit on your backside. And that's why we've done this modules the way we've done it. And plus, we know that 99% of people that want to get into the internet marketing business pay for a program. They're $50, they're $100, they're $1,000, or they're $5,000, some programs are asking. And what do? They see a screen full of information. It's a bit like opening Wikipedia, and you think, what do I read and do first? Well, we're taking all that out of the equation. You only have to do one thing, and then when you've done that one thing, you have to do another thing. And if you're prepared to go through that, and Darren is broken, you know, Darren could give you a training course that could last you for 2 hours, but he hasn't done that, you know, because after 2 hours, your eyes would be watering. You'd think, well, what did he say in the beginning, that first 2 minutes? So we've got videos. Darren's taken his videos and he's broken them down into bite sizes that you can watch for 5 minutes. Some of them are even like, I've made some videos that are 2 minutes long. If you can't sit in front of a video for 2 minutes long and then do the action that is telling you in that video, well, then stay at your day job, or, you know, go and whatever it is you want to do. Don't be an internet marketer. You know, Darren's got some brilliant material. He's broke it down that's digestible, you know, it's in little bits, and you just need to do it. And if you do it, you will earn money with Zukul. And there's no other program that will tell you that, because they know that when you come in, you're going to get information overload. They know you're not going to earn. You're going to pay your subscription for 3 months. Then you're going to drop out and find another program. And what they're doing is they're looking for them suckers that pay their 3 month subscription, maybe 5 months. And they think, we'll keep leading them on and tell them they're going to earn money. But after 5 months, we'll find some more people that are going to do exactly the same. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to come in, fail, come in, fail. We want you to come in, stay in, succeed. And that's the way we've built this program. And I'm so excited for Friday to be able to start releasing this onto you. So that's my bit out of the way, Bart.
Here. Jeremy, what passion. I love you. Swear to God. Woohoo! Make us see no matter what, damn it. I love it.
So send him round the firm if you don't do it.
I have to make a comment too, because you know, Jeremy, I'm not that old in this business as being online, and yes, I've opened up that email and opened up that video, and yeah, that guy's in a rented private jet, and he sits in front of a rented mansion, and he takes a rented car, and he has some expensive shoes on, and yeah, the whole thing is a sham, because half that crap is pure crap. You can't figure it out because you need like a programming, you know, degree to be able to use the stuff, and it's just literally them getting you in, no matter if it's a $9 cost, which then gets you into a $99 cost, and then the $1,000 program is where the real magic is, and still you can't figure it out. But you know what, guys? We took a pay cut, right? We built this program. We're not making videos with rented mansions and private jets and saying, come and join Zukul because we're the next thing that's going to make you a billionaire. No, man, we're starting a real business, and that's the point. And that's why, as you just heard right there, Jeremy is extremely passionate about this. Because you know, we're gonna make you succeed. If you're in this business, you need to do what you need to do. You're gonna succeed because these are proven and tried things that we know work. You know. So sorry about that, Darren. I know you were ready to jump on that too there.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just funny listening to you guys rant. It's great. Very cathartic. So do you want to talk about blog?
Yeah, man, let's open up that blog on your back screen, and I'll lock your screen up, and we're going to ask a couple questions.
Okay, hang on. Okay, just let me know when you see it.
There it is. Beautiful,
Okay.
beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so one question was someone is saying, should I go ahead and share the blog now, or should I wait till it's in my back office before I go ahead and share it? And I guess in essence, to be able to market and start to use it to recruit, of course.
Yeah. Well, this will be the company blog. So what you'll start to see information filter onto here on a daily basis. Now, the thing is that these are obviously all clickable links, and obviously the click will take them through to a Zukul page, and that one would be coded to I think it's the company spot, if you like. So you can by all means show this to people, but just be mindful of the fact that it is linked to Zukul's company spot, or to Zukul.com. What will happen is that when you get your blog, like I say, you'll then get it coded to yourself. So we're still working out now which of these pages we're going to leave on everybody's blog as like a default, because again, we're very mindful of the fact that there's a lot of things to learn, there's a lot of things to do, and whilst it'd be great to have a blog, it can take some time to pull it together. And whilst you're learning how to pull it together, it'll probably be useful if you had a front page which was already made up. It might be useful if you had the opportunity page which is already made up, and it might be useful if you had the packages which are already there, and again the Zukul TV, so that you have something to show people, and then you can then just concentrate on the blog part of it itself. And then once you've mastered that, you can then make decisions about whether you want to keep these tabs, or whether you want to add tabs or remove these tabs. So we'll have something set up for you already. But no, by all means, bring people to it, show them the functionality that it has, and just explain that there's even more functionality that's going to be on here. So for example, yesterday I was showing you that we had adverts, so we could have clickable adverts on either side of this blog, which was great. We were thinking that actually just one side of the blog would be better, and if we could get the adverts to be in we call them skyscrapers, which is like a long thin image, if you like. So we're having a look at that, and we're also looking at the ability to put in adverts here as well, which would then also be coded or linked to your blog. So if you did a blog, so I did a blog post today on top 10 action headlines, if you like, and then it would be perhaps useful to have an advertisement that might be about copywriting, or perhaps we've got a product in our jukebox training, or products that we can sell which might be about copywriting, or we might have an individual who's really good at writing copy, and again you might want to put an image on here which would tie into the blog message that you've just put out. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question.
Yeah,
the quick
so
answer is
in other words,
yes, show them, but just provide the link.
Yeah, if someone's already registered and they're already joined up under somebody, then they can go ahead and feel free to send this out, or let people look at it so they can see the functionality, because then they have no worries, because we certainly do not want someone else's, you want to call them sign-ups or members, right? So
no.
If you have someone that's signed up and they're in your team, they're already registered, even if they haven't paid, you're good. You can go ahead and show them this, because there's good information there. All right, there's another question which was, I thought, a really good question, because again, a blog for me, as you know, I'm very, very new to a blog, and I can't wait to start to learn it, because people have told me a million times, Bart, you need to start Bart's blog. So tell me now about the customizable features of the blog. What can we customize on it? Where is the customizable fields? If you can go into that a little bit, because your question came up and I thought it was a brilliant question. Okay,
all right. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, whether it's an urban myth, I don't know, but it's one of the things that is often quoted, is that more millionaires have been made through blogging than any other method of online marketing. And I tend to believe it, because obviously there's a lot of information and there's a lot of benefits SEO-wise and that type of thing that you can generate through blogs. And obviously it's a primary way of collecting a list. So if we start at the top, and I can work the way down. So at the moment, for version 1, you will have, so at the moment I've got a green theme here. You will be able to choose a blue theme, I think a silver theme, and a green theme, and a red theme.
One.
Yeah.
Great.
Now the silver theme doesn't work so well because the text here is white. So we may try and change that, but again, it's one of those things that it isn't essential for us because we've got 3 colours that do work. And when we look at version 2, you'll then have the ability to get different designs put on here. We just need to make sure that the functionality is working correctly. We can put designs over the top of this very, very easily. So, so you can change the colour of the design. You can change the links. So these obviously go to the company's Facebook, Google Plus, and YouTube account. But we could also add on here Pinterest, Twitter, amongst others. And again, you can add those, or if you've only got Facebook, then you'd only need to put Facebook there. You can obviously change the title and the subtitle to anything that you want, and you can change all of these. The only ones that will be fixed will be the welcome page and the blog page. All these are ones that you can add yourself. So these are called menu buttons, and you can create these very, very simply. Well, it's straightforward. I won't say it's simple. It's straightforward, but again, it's one of those things that we're going to put into version 2 is a much simpler way of creating those menus.
Right. So if I want to put like an about me, like if I start Bart's blog and I want to do travel, my whole thing is travel and I love travel.
Yeah.
So I could sit there and say about me, and then I can say work with Bart, and then here's like my latest trips or something like this, and I can create those tabs and those parts of the blog, if you want to call it, correct?
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and again, even within all of these sections, you can create what's called categories. So at the top here you have menus, and then below here down the right-hand side you'll have categories. So at the moment I've only got one category, for example, on blog post. So the blog post category is copywriting, and what will happen over time is that you will start to create a lot of blog posts about copywriting. So perhaps, Bart, you might have blog posts about Cabo, your place that you've got over there. So you might have 20,000 trips that you've had over there. You might then have another blog post on I don't know, Costa Rica, or you might have other blog posts might be on great places to eat, and that type of thing. So you would create different categories that would run down here, and obviously when you write a blog post, you would connect it to that category, so it then becomes easy. So if people are interested in eating out in Florida, then they will come to your post, click on eating out, see Florida, and again they could read your blog post, your recommendations. And again, on top of that, you could then have some advertising going on here, which is advertising perhaps restaurants, coupons, anything really related to what they're reading about eating in Florida, for example.
Great. So it sounds like it's really, really functional, and we can customize it however we want, including the skins. And that's just in version 1. So version 2, we don't want to go too deep yet, but I know that you guys are probably, especially Willy Wonka over here, probably dreaming up the most amazing thing that this blog will do. So that is really great. I see that you added some really great content. And what is that address for the blog again, so that everybody can hear it loud and clear, so they can see some of the great things you've already added in there, which I know will help some people market?
Yep, it's blog.com. Sorry, start again. blog.zukul.com.
Awesome. blog.zukul.com. Very, very easy. Okay, yeah, because I see that you put in some great content, and I know some people have been asking for some of the marketing material, which I've seen you put in the blog now. That's great. That was it on the blog. Go ahead.
One thing on the sorry, Bart. One thing on the blog there. When you looked at Darren's screen, you've got that opt-in box there. So that you can actually link to the Zukul autoresponder, or you can link it to GetResponse, a Weber, GVO. I think there's about 5 or 6 that we've got in there. And again, if you're a leader and you've got a large team and you want to get it linked to another type of company, which we've already had a request from a guy called Paul. I forget what it was now. But yeah, we'll be able to add, link that form to. So far, I think there's about 5 or 6. But yeah, we can add more as we go along. So you can grow your list by somebody coming to your blog and joining your list there. So your blog acts as a landing page, and really I mean I like my blog to be about me. It's that's what most people do. But you're happy to make the blog about whatever you like it to be. Whether it's as he says, eating out in Florida or coming to the Riviera here in England.
Awesome. So that's how you set up your newsletter, and then you're able to go ahead and send your news, especially if you're building a team and you're branding yourself and you want to be interactive. Then you're building your list. Like you said, it's either through our autoresponder or through a connected autoresponder like Aweber or whatever else, and then you can send out your weekly newsletter or bi-weekly newsletter and keep your team informed. And whether you're going to be using it for Zukul or anything else, it's completely up to you. So that's the beauty of this blog. Now, I want to say, guys, I mean, Darren is like a blog master, okay? I met Darren because I saw what he was doing in his free training in a room to help people set up blogs. And there's going to be a ton of information that you're going to get with a bunch of great secrets and tips that is crucial for your blog to get ranked, get SEO, and all this other stuff. But the really smart people like Darren and the bigger leaders and the people that understand something like Derek Dunlop did explain on last week's Hangout is that you brand yourself. Okay, a blog is a great place to bring people. You don't necessarily want to make it about Zukul. You want to make it about you and then what you endorse. So I'm involved with Zukul. Here's me. I live in Florida. I have a vacation home in Cabo. I love to travel. We love fine wine. We love food. At some point, I hope to make travel a really big part of my life, which hint could be something to do with Zukul. But anyway, besides that, is that then you can endorse the things that you're into and what you like. So I've seen a lot of great people like Rick and Darren and the people with the best blogs. You get a weekly newsletter with an update of what's going on, and you want to see what they're doing because they know about branding. So that's what the blog is really about, and it's really going back to what Derek is saying. It's just a great way to brand yourself. Okay, and you
and so I see Bart was doing a bit of dropping there. He was doing. They say Darren started last night, and now Bart's dropping. He mentioned the word travel, and so. Believe me, the Zukul blog, when you get access to the Zukul blog, this version 1, there's nothing new here, okay? This is a standard type of blog, but please believe me, we've got some exciting things. This blog is going to be the hub of your business, and so you really want to get to grips with it in the first, join it now in this first version, because as we start to bring out other versions, you're going to say, damn, why didn't I have my blog set up? Because I'm missing out. I'm leaving money on the table. And it's going to be real money, not money where we're just going to be hyping you and say, oh, you need to start using the blog. Because let's face it, to us, if you use the blog or don't use the blog, we don't really gain if you don't use it, and we don't really gain if you do use it. Yeah. But you will gain because the tools that we're going to start to give you in the blog and the extra features that we're going to be giving you with the blog as we go into, I don't know when I want to say it's going to be, but when we start to launch version 2 and then version 3, we've got big plans for this blog, and it's going to be the best you've ever seen. And I know words are cheap, but and I know sort of what do they say? Money talks and buffalo dust walks. This is not buffalo dust because we've spent a lot of time and we know what's out there, and we know that the stuff we're bringing you is going to blow you away. And I know we keep telling you that, but believe me, you people that have got in now, you're going to be so grateful that you got in, because as we start to bring out and then the masses start coming on, you're in such a brilliant position. So when the blog comes available to you, please, I beg you to use it, because you'll be so grateful and thankful that you did in a few months' time.
Yeah, part of learning, right? Part of learning how to brand yourself. And going back to what Derek was saying, and again, that incredible hangout that we had is branding yourself, learning how to brand yourself, eventually building your own products. If you want to use the Zukul platform, we're there for you to do that. which, by the way, is great because you don't have to worry about how you're setting up your methods of payment, right? You're going to be able to market it to the people into the program if you come up with a great product that we want to have in the program. But beyond that, you're going to be able to have banners to sell your product on your blog, right? So it's all about branding. This is the ultimate level of branding. The blog is your place where you can create a lot of income, okay? Whether you're selling stuff on an eBay-like platform or whatever you want. You know, you can feature products, your newest product you just developed or whatever else, especially if you're into white labeling, wink, wink, nod, nod. And sorry about that, Jeremy. Yeah, man, listen, guys, it's just getting better and better. You know what?
Can I just, sorry, I know, because I keep getting these things that pop back into my head. And I just want to reach out to anybody watching this Hangout tonight or watching it as a recording. If you've been in the retail industry, you know, so if you know there's a big company, I'll just maybe drop some names just to give you an idea. So if you've got a good connection, say in Lego or in Nike or in Apple or in I don't know, Samsung, any big names that are a worldwide brand, and you think you can get us in the door to put their products on our site where our members can make a commission by selling them products, please reach out to us. You know, we're now starting to put together the product library, and we've already got some tangible products that we're going to be adding there. But if you're in that industry, you know, and that's your day job, reach out to us, and you'll be rewarded, you know, because if you can put us in with the right people, every sale, and if that, you know, we can get that deal on board, I don't know, let's just say it's Lego, and you get us a deal in with Lego, then every sale that's made through Zukul, you will get a bite of that cherry. So we will reward you by putting us in contact with the right people, you know. So we're looking for tangible products now, big names. So if you've got an in for us, then either reach out to myself, Darren, or Bart, and let's get this ball rolling on the tangible stuff. So, you know, we need your help. So that's my little call for anybody that's in that industry.
Yeah, that's funny you just said that, because I just thought of something that I want to bring into the company, so I'm going to go work on that. Ooh, I can't wait. All right. Okay, so guys, again, okay, it's 3:44 on Wednesday. We basically have a Friday midnight cutoff. Please do yourself a giant favor and get this Hangout out to your downline. There's, you know, we can tell how many viewers come onto these, and we know that we're not having the full reach of everybody. Some people have signed up. They might have gotten busy. They might have even sponsored 20 or 30 people. They might have, you know, been sidetracked because they're doing something else right now. But make sure that you get this link out to your downline so they can see what's going on, okay? I would hate to have you lose money. I'd hate to have them lose money. And I'd hate to have them have this, you know, let's face it, this is, you know, again, everybody that's here right now, you are in the most amazing place, okay? You're in really super, super early, okay? You're in a dream position. That's all I can say, okay? And if you care about the people that you have brought in and you want to make sure that they're getting the message, you need to make sure you're getting these Hangouts out to them, okay? We want to make sure that they're getting the knowledge and the information that they need to be able to get in this. Again, in Ghana, I believe in other countries as well, Western Union is a piece of cake. It's not a credit card. You walk in with cash, okay? The instructions are right there on the site, so you can do that now. Next week, I can't say what day yet, we'll add the merchant account. That'll make it a breeze for you other people who are waiting for that part, okay? Everybody that can use PayPal, they know how easy it is. It's been a smooth situation, so it's definite easy. Now, again, one more thing. If you're in the $25 level and you're thinking to yourself, am I going to miss out on something in this funnel if I'm not at that level? You have to ask yourself, have you sponsored some people? Can you talk to them about what they've done? If you know that they're going to be going into this funnel, you have 2 days to be able to upgrade to get into that level. Okay? It makes no difference to us. We don't want you to lose timing, position, and money. Okay? If it's going to hurt you, then find that out. Okay, please find that out. Because again, I can look in the back office and I can see somebody with 40, directs, and they haven't paid yet. Okay. Now, granted, they might be waiting to go ahead and pay on Friday, which is certainly a move. I myself, I can't wait till the last minute because something happens. I get really busy working on the next project I just wrote down, and then I'm going to get sidetracked and I'm going to forget and go, damn it, I lost $200 in commissions. Okay, so if it's a day early, tomorrow is Thursday. You want to be safe, do it tomorrow. Okay, but that's it. I want to make sure you guys understand that, and then get your message out. It's really, really important to get people, first off, also into the Facebook group. Okay, get them in the Facebook group. We have by no means our whole membership base in the Facebook group. I know some people work a little differently, and they don't want to be in all these Facebook groups. That's fine. Okay, we have a Skype room. Our Skype room is really great. The people in the Skype room, they help each other. They mastermind. They're always they're just always coming up with good ideas, and like they're creating a team. You know what I mean? And if you want to have that and you want to be part of that, ask to be get into the Skype room. Send me a PM. I have to just make friends with you on Skype, and I can add you into the Skype room. So it's time to get active right now. Okay, this is sort of like your last-minute thrust, and then again, we're going to have this week, and then watch what happens next week. Okay, then it's really going to start to blow up. Okay, so if you're doing the right thing now, next week is just going to benefit you, benefit, and that's it. Good. 3 hour or 48 minutes. We did pretty good. Darren, you want to finish off with anything at all? No, you're good to go. I know you need to go back to your videos, man. I know you asked us to keep this really short, and I'm going to apologize right now because I know we're about 18 minutes too long for you. Jeremy, anything else you want to add to that?
No, I just look forward to Friday. Thank everybody, and remember this: give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach him how to Zukul, you'll feed him for a lifetime.
Love
Get
that.
Zukuling.
Love that. That's Zukul, man. Zukul. All right, guys. That's great. By the way, our programmer and our other partner was in the into the event room, so we want to say hello to Danny. He's there, and as well Michael. So I'm saying hello to those guys right now. I know you guys are watching, and really appreciate your hard work in the background. These are two unsung, quiet heroes. I mean, really, they're doing a lot for this company. You see our faces all the time, but there is, other parts to this business that you don't see, and I want to give props to them, and I want to give props to you guys because you guys are freaking awesome, amazing, and I love it. I just love the messages you guys give us, and love all the support you give, and keep it up. And with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and cut this off, and we're going to do another one of these tomorrow. And, man, it's getting so close. Getting really, really exciting. You guys are in for a brilliant ride, man. Really excited for you like you have no idea. So with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye. Take care now. Bye-bye.